Hello, guys, and welcome back. It has been a while. Let me check my sound. It is all right. Let me close some platforms so I don't get disturbed. It is all closed now. So, guys, I've been gone for a while now. It's been 10 days since my last upload. And since I started uploading, there's never been a time where it has passed 10 days since I uploaded. That is absurd. I've never gone that long. I think the longest I've ever gone is 3 days. But as you guys in the Discord might know, I was in a fat fucking RICO case. So I was basically a wagee. Now I know what it's like being a wagee. It sucks. I had to meet my fucking lawyer at 8 a.m., be in court by 9, and I was there till like 3, 4, 5 p.m. depending on the day. And then I went home and I was fucking exhausted, didn't do shit, was tired. I fucking explained myself all the time, like you wages do. That shit sucked, bro. But now that is over, my RICO case has been concluded. I've not gotten the verdict yet, though, obviously. Hopefully that turns out well. Also, I'd like to thank the moderator in the Discord. He was also involved in the case, some case files, and some other stuff. So shout out to him as well. We do have some real motherfuckers in the Discord. Yeah. Anyways, so we do have a lot to catch up on. I have made out a little plan. Since it's Monday today, what I'm gonna do. I finished trial today, so I'm quite tired. I can't really resonate, think well. I'm really fucking tired. You guys don't understand how tiring work is. No, trial is. See that? One normal day of just thinking and processing, I would equate that to probably 3 days in trial. So 3 days condensed into one, because you have to be so focused, so alert all the time, and yeah, so like it was such a huge trial. There was three prosecutors, and yeah, there was an informant against me as well. False informant lying his bitch ass off so he can get off on parole. You got a deal. But that's besides the point. So, but the point was that his lawyer functioned as a prosecutor because of that as well. So I essentially got questioned out by four prosecutors. And that shit is exhausting, bro. Not that they had anything I couldn't answer, but let me give you an example actually. If I ask you, what time is it? What time is it, bro? And you go like this. Oh, it's 9:30 p.m. They'll be like, that's not what I asked. I asked if you know what the time is. Not if you could check the time. Why didn't you just answer the question? And you'll be like, because you asked me what the time is. That's and then you'll get kind of stuck with that. So you have to be really careful with your wording. You see what I mean? I asked you if you knew what the time was. Why did you check the time when I asked you if you knew what the time was? Right? And you're sat there like, uh, uh. You can never have that moment. You're dead if you have a moment like that. So you got to clarify. Well, I thought you meant it that kind of way. And lawyers and prosecutors are very aggressive, so they're not going to let you just start doing that. Well, I was very clear with what I said. I said if you asked me what the time was, and you didn't, so just say that you didn't know what the time was, and then you're gonna have to say, yeah, I didn't know what the time was. They're gonna follow up with, okay, so were you lying then, or what? And that's just an example. No one will ask some dumb shit like that, but that's just how they ask everything. And when I'm sat there, like today, like 4 hours like that, you have to hyper fucking concentrate, man. You have to hyper concentrate. But I luckily never got caught in any moment ever. There was never any uh no, I answered everything. So I'm glad that is over for now. For now, because there is a I'm not gonna go into any legal. I'm not gonna go into any details of the case or anything because it is most likely gonna proceed. There's a whole strategy behind the whole thing. Oh my fucking god. I'm so fucking tired of the case. It's a fat fucking RICO case. I think that's all I have besides the plan. So because it's Monday today, I'm planning to do a SR redraw tomorrow. We can do a complete SR redraw. That'll be completely fine. And in the SR redraw, we can also afterwards do a market scan if you guys agree that'll be fine. And then again, we'll just do market scans so Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll get to the questionnaire on Saturday. I can see that the questionnaire has been filled out, so I'm not gonna go any further with that. Let me just double check that. Questionnaire, yeah. So that's sufficient. That's all filled out. And it is great to be back. It is great to be done with this fucking RICO trial. It's been on the news. They've been posting my ass on the news for a whole fucking like 10 days now. What a fucking pain in the ass, bro. Bullshit. What a bunch of bullshit. And it's not like some new stuff came up. I got arrested. No, it's a very old case. It's a very, very, very old case. They've been investigating it since 2020. And we're in 2027. I don't have a criminal record, by the way. And I can say this because you can find this online, but they're alleging that I am the head and the organizer of a organized crime network that does a bunch of bad things, illegal stuff, up into including contract killings, murder, everything. It's fucking bad. So yeah, if I get convicted, you might wonder, wait, how the fuck are you on bail? They let me go because the case is so old because they've been lacking evidence, and I got released after 3 months on remandment back in 2021. September 2021 is when I got arrested. 3 months. They let me out because of insufficient evidence. Then they delayed the trial. It was going to be in 2022. Then it was 2023. Then it was 2024. Then it was 2025. And now it's 2026. And now they might delay it again. We might get a mistrial. And we might go again in 2027. So yeah, some bullshit. But that's just the way it is. I can't do much about it. I'm not guilty of anything they've said about me in any regard whatsoever. I did not accept any guilt or any charge. It is complete and utter fucking garbage. I wish I could talk about the case so you could hear how dumb it is, but I can't. I can't get into any details of the case. And also we have a 99% conviction rate here in Norway. So if there was substance to it, you would think my ass would be grass right now, right? So you can pull your own conclusions out of that. But now I'm back, guys. I am an high energy person and I like making videos. I like communicating with you guys in my Discord. So I'll see you for a SR redraw tomorrow and a market scan. Thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.